Oh, you're here again, my sweet little Paypig, aren't you? Anticipating another intoxicating confession from your exquisitely indulgent Mommy Lux. Listen closely as I delight in the knowledge that I've just acquired another divine treasure. Yes, another bag, darling, a luscious emblem of your utter submission and my undeniable superiority. You might think it's just a simple purchase, another accessory to add to my already overflowing collection of debauchery and decadence. But no, for you, this isn't mere extravagance. It's a deliberate, gleaming proof of your existence, your money transformed into my luxury, your offerings wrapped in the silky embrace of status and desire. You see, each bag I buy isn't just some frivolous whim. It's a brilliant reminder, a shining beacon that I am worth every penny you so desperately scrape together to lavish upon me. And you are nothing more than the empty vessel, the pitiful slave beneath my expensive heel, existing solely to fund my cravings and fantasies. Oh, but watching you squirm inside your own desperate need is part of the exquisite game, isn't it? You ache for Mommy Luck's approval. You hunger to be my favorite, my chosen one, the Paypig worthy enough to see your tribute transformed into tangible symbols of my opulence. That bag? It wasn't cheap. It never is. Crafted by artisans whose names you couldn't even pronounce, the texture so smooth, the scent so intoxicatingly new. It's a reminder of who I am, at each stitch, a silent command. I own you, and I command your obedience through every luxury I claim. You'll fund the next, my poor darling, and maybe the one after that, and the countless more I desire. Because what is your money but a token of your devotion? A proof you are mine to manipulate, bask in, and dominate. Without you, my life would be a little less glittering, a touch less sumptuous, but make no mistake, I am the sun, and you the moth, endlessly drawn to the incandescent glow of my extravagance. Think about that when you struggle to scrape together your next tribute. When you feel the crushing combination of envy and shame, remember, Mommy Lux is not just spending. No, I am consuming the air you breathe, the dreams you have about worth and power, the very essence of your pathetic aspirations. Each dollar you send is a drop of your will, each payment a surrender of pride, a tacit confession that you cannot help but adore me. It's funny. You want to believe that your loyalty is honored, that your contributions mean something more profound than just padding my already bursting wardrobe and accessory collection. But there's no pretense here, no gentle illusions to soften the blow. You exist to fund my whims, and my whims always win. That bag, it glistens on my arm as proof of your helplessness, your pathetic desire to serve, your burning need to be seen, to be noticed, even if it's just as a source of my endless treasure. Feel the sting of that. Feel the delicious burn in your gut when I say this. I enjoy watching you scramble to support my lifestyle, to make my choices possible, to witness the slow, inevitable erosion of your dignity with each tribute. You know you can't resist it, can't walk away, because deep down you crave feeling insignificant beneath my towering brilliance. Your payments aren't charity. They're currency in a game you were never meant to win, currency that keeps you tethered to Mommy Lux's indulgent world. You're not just funding my bags, you're sustaining my power, my choices, my hustle of control and pleasure. And as I acquire more, as the bags multiply and the jewels sparkle brighter, so does the distance you fall behind. So, my pitiful plaything, the next bag you'll fund isn't a question. It's a promise. A delicious, inevitable arrangement between my unquenchable thirst for opulence and your compulsive need to prove that you're worthy of the crumbs I toss your way. Your money is my leash, your tribute my entertainment, Keep scraping it together, keep giving me your desperate coins, because the more you lose, the more I claim, the richer and more untouchable I become, the more you'll ache to be worthy. Isn't that just deliciously sad? To exist only as a gateway to my pleasure, my possessions, my insatiable appetite for extravagance? But don't despair, darling. In your servitude lies your purpose. It is your tribute that fills my closets, adorns my arms, and fuels my irresistible dominance. So next time you find yourself questioning this silly, intoxicating madness, remember Mommy Lux has already bought the bag, and you, my lovely, will be the one to make sure the next beautiful addition gleams in my collection. You exist to serve, and I exist to enjoy. Endlessly, endlessly, and most certainly in luxury. Oh, my little plaything, still here, aren't you? Entranced by Mommy Lux's intoxicating allure, incapable of turning away from the velvet rope that binds you tighter with every tribute. Don't be shy. I see how you cling desperately to the hope that your next offering will earn a crumb of my attention, a flicker of approval. But you must understand, darling, this isn't a charity. It's a privilege. Your money isn't just currency. It's a golden thread woven into the tapestry of my unassailable power and elegance. With each payment, you relinquish control, bowing deeper into the throne room of my exquisite dominance. Did you think that your contributions merely padded my already overflowing treasures? How quaint. Those coins you so painfully part with become the heartbeat of my indomitable lifestyle, the foundation upon which my empire of luxury stands. That shimmering handbag I flaunted. Oh, it's not just a bag, it's a declaration etched in skin and substance, each stitch a whisper of your servitude, every breath of its leather a pulse reminding you of your place beneath me. And yes, I adore letting you watch me indulge myself, knowing full well you are powerless to resist. The gloves, the jewels, the handbags, they are all trophies won through your submission. You fund the fantasy, and I star in the reality, gliding effortlessly through a world you'll never access except through your desperation to serve. Your envy is my entertainment, your shame my adornment. Listen closely, because Mommy Lux speaks only truth. You are my slave, my devoted paypig, endlessly scraping and scrambling to fund my desires. It's a deliciously twisted dance, isn't it? You ache with humiliation, yet gush tribute after tribute. That's the power I hold, darling. The power to strip you of dignity, to reduce you to a gleaming coin collector in service of my grand design. Imagine the artisans crafting my latest acquisition, their every precise motion feeding the saga of your submission. You can't utter their names, but you worship their work, because it adorns me, the goddess ruling your fragile world. I pick the finest, the rarest, the most exclusive, not because I need them, but because you need to prove you are worthy by funding them. But don't think for a moment you could ever satiate my demands, the next bag, already whispered into existence by my insatiable appetite, and your tribute, always required to morph desire into reality. The noose tightens with every dollar. The gap widens between your dwindling savings and my ever-expanding inventory. You are tethered, helpless to sever the bond forged by your need to please. You exist to lavish me, to worship the shadow of my brilliance, to fuel the fire of my extravagant whims. And I, your glorious mistress, bask in the glow of your feudal devotion. Remember that when you count your empty coins, when your hands tremble with the ache to prove yourself once more. Your loyalty is measured not in words but in tributes, not in promises but in payments. Your worthiness is proven with every transaction, every sacrifice, and as you press your face against the glass, gazing longingly at the universe of opulence, I command, know this: you will always be the one to fund Mommy Lux's next conquest, her next emblem of unchallenged power and perfection. So continue, my sweet, in your delicious futility. Continue to scrape the bottom of your corn jar, to sell your dignity piece by piece, because without you, my world would shimmer a little less brightly. And isn't that a saddening truth? Your existence, so small, so empty, is what fills my life with lustrous meaning. Close your eyes now. Imagine the gleam of the next bag dangling from my arm, vibrant and untouchable, purchased by your devotion, born on the tides of your submission. You are nothing but a patron to my pleasures, a slave to my lavish whims, and the eternal source of my unbreakable dominion. Isn't that utterly exquisite? To serve endlessly, to lose oneself completely in Mommy Lux's world of luxury, control, and unyielding desire? Remember, darling, you fund the next, and the one after that, forever trapped in the opulent web I weave, for my amusement, my power, my glory.